Are you trying to find out how can I show gratitude to my candidates, my clients, and in return, how do I make more money from this? Check out this video right now and I'll give you lots of cool ways to do this. Welcome to the Millionaire Recruiter. I'm Brianna Rooney, your Millionaire Recruiter. If you have not seen this channel before, that's right. It's all about making you the next Millionaire Recruiter. So, as we are in, the vibes of fall and Thanksgiving and the holidays, naturally we think about how do I constantly show people that I appreciate them? Hopefully, it's not just November that you think about this, okay? So this is something I really want you to do for the entire year. Okay, and continue to do, because not only is it the right thing to do, it makes people feel good. You need to be genuine about it, but it will always make you more money because, again, you are showing your gratitude. So here we go. First and foremost, personalized thank yous, whether it's emails or actual notes that you're sending. I will tell you, I can think of 5 notes that I have gotten in the mail that I still have and I keep very near and dear to me. So it's very important, whether it's your boss, your clients, your candidates, all of those things go a really long way. And if they're heartfelt, lasting impression, okay? Another amazing thing you have to make sure you're doing is giving your feedback. Are you satisfied? Are you going to tell candidates how they can pass interviews, stuff like that? Are you giving them feedback as to how they could have done better in the future? Are you doing that with your clients? So you need to make sure that these conversations are constantly going because it's also showing them that you care. And again, showing that you care has a lasting impression, which is why we keep open and transparent communication, okay? Always. And then it doesn't feel so hard. Think about this. If you are giving constant, transparent communication to both sides, and this includes employees and bosses, then it's not going to feel like such a confrontation. It's just a conversation. So definitely make sure you're doing that. And constantly showing small tokens of appreciation. So let's say your client got back to you super fast, even though that you knew it was, past work hours, but it was one of those moments you need to hear from them. Be like, hey, I just want to really thank you for taking the time to do that after hours. It goes a really long way. Which means you also have to celebrate milestones and achievements, whether or not that's them, again, starting their first job, their first day at the job that you placed them at. Of course, you want to follow up and be like, hey, you're having a good day. But it's an achievement. Or what I love to do is I love to put a reminder. When I place a candidate somewhere, I know when their year is. So then when it's their year, and also LinkedIn helps you out too, right? So make sure you're looking at those. Hey, oh my God, has it been a year? Congratulations. How are things? And that's just constantly networking, but it's also showing that you're paying attention. Another great thing is implementing a referrals program. So I've had this for a really long time, and I've done a couple of different things with it. But for example, if someone, even yes, you YouTube subscribers, which by the way, if you are loving this content, please subscribe, send it to friends. I love it. It helps, right? But for example, if someone sends me a candidate that I then place successfully, I give a $2,000 referral bonus to anyone and everyone, right? Clients, I do something a little bit different. That's more of a conversation, right? So I will give an example. If someone sends me a client that I do business with, I give them 10% of whatever I'm able to do. And so, yeah, I have these great referral programs, and you should too. I actually used to give 2 iPads when they were super hot going off the shelves, and you were able to engrave the back. So have fun with it. It doesn't have to be money. Now, I do encourage you though that if you're doing referral programs, make sure not only you're getting paid, but the guarantee has already gone through. So there's the worst thing would be hey, so-and-so, I know I gave you $2,000, but the deal didn't work out and I have to pay them back and now I'm out $2,000. Can you give it back to me? Because no, they're not going to give it back to you. And it's a bad look, right? So another great way to show your gratitude, candidates, clients, is getting involved in the community. So as I'm hopefully you've noticed and you've seen, I am top voice on LinkedIn. And that was hard. It was a lot of community building. It was a lot of me putting, feedback and advice. And that's what I do on this channel. It's something that I really love. I host 2 webinars a month at this point. One with my very special partner, Covey. So if you haven't seen Covey, it's getcovey.com. They're phenomenal, but I won't go down that road. And then again, it's showing your gratitude is having this positive online presence. So again, everything's feel good. I'm not whining. I'm not talking like how crappy the recruiting industry is right now. By the way, it goes in roller coasters. So there's no reason to bash things, right? Yeah, you have a choice. You can be really positive or you can be really negative. And honestly, being negative, it takes a lot more energy out of you. Just thinking about I'm tired, okay? Another amazing thing could be considering, and this is a little, off the books here, considering loyalty programs for long-term relationships. So you're I'm sure you're thinking, Brianna, I'm not giving my people a discount. They're used to paying me 20, 25%. That's good. I've earned it. Yeah, you have earned it, but maybe now you want to do other things. Maybe you want to say, hey, you know what? We have this great relationship. I feel like, at this point we're kind of exclusive. If you want to make it like a real thing, then, I'll give you 2% off. And then it's something. Or maybe I'll say, hey, you know what? What I want to do for you, because we've had such a great relationship, is I would love to just give you like an hour strategic phone call as to how maybe you can become leaner. We have a leaner team. So there's so many things at this point. As a recruiter, you should be very strategic. Okay. So you can offer your services. You can offer some coaching. You can offer some advice. Hopefully you're kind of doing that already, but you can make it into a full-blown loyalty program. I mean, think about when you go to the ice cream shop. You got a card? You got a card for that? I know I do. I love it. It's like just little small things, right? So as you are going through your amazing recruiter life, agency owner, wherever you're at right now, always show your gratitude, always show your loyalty and be genuine about it. Constantly paying it forward because it does come back, right? Speaking of, thank you all for listening and the comments and the support that I've gotten, especially when I got the LinkedIn voice. There was so much stuff going on and it feels good. So it feels good that what I do does have effects. So thank you. I will see you every Thursday at noon. And don't forget that money is the vessel to do all the amazing things you want to go do in life. Go live it. See you next week.